Buddy, another quick episode from Scrapyard Rescue. Today we're working on the Fairlane. We got a bunch of stuff in. You'll see that we got the new aluminum radiator that I ordered, came in. We've got that installed and fitted. I gotta tell you, I couldn't be happier with that radiator. It is absolutely perfect. It fits the car like it came from the factory. $129. The bolt holes actually met up with the frame. Everything works. It fits with the stock original type radiator hoses, top and bottom. It's just so freaking cool. I can't believe it. This is going to be nice. I got about 3.5 gallons of water in it already, and I had a leak. And my thermostat housing started to leak. I don't know. I had a brand new gasket on there. All that stuff was new and clean. Unfortunately, the gasket I had came from the Rock Auto kit. And when I took it off to see why it leaked, the gasket was disintegrated. Brand new. I don't know what about that, but I got some new ones from Napa, so that should stop the leak. I got to finish filling it up. We picked this up today at the swap meet. We went up to a swap meet in Redmond, Oregon. I got my new air cleaner that I've been wanting to get. I got my new electric fan that I'm going to be installing here in a few minutes. We're going to go ahead and get the fan put on. I'm not using a steel fan. This is what I'm going. I already tried, trial fitted that on there, and it fits perfect to the radiator. I'm just kind of overwhelmed because I bought a couple things and they actually fit. So I got an air cleaner, a radiator, an electric fan, and they all work. So the only thing I have to do is, I guess I have to look up online somewhere and find the instructions on how to wire it, because of course nothing you buy anymore has instructions, so there ain't nothing there. So anyways, we're gonna do that. I'll be working on that. I'm gonna get the fan hooked up. We're gonna fill up the radiator the rest of the way with some water to make sure I got the leak stopped. We're going to go ahead and fire this thing up again. Oh, I won't be able to do that for a little bit. That's right. I gotta take the muffler off. I think it's clogged with a couple of mouse hotels or something. It doesn't appear to be breathing right when I started it last time. I put my back seat back in the car the other day to kind of just get it out of the weather, and I cleaned up all the vinyl. This is an original seat. You can see the fabric kind of sucks, and I'm gonna see about seeing if I can have the fabric replaced. I don't want to mess with the vinyl. It looks too good, but we're gonna go ahead and start working on this. Get the fan put in, get the muffler cut off, and then we're gonna go ahead and crank this thing up again. Let it run for a while. Kind of get the new stuff I put on it broke back in, get some coolant running through it, and just see what happens. And we'll just keep working on this and continue on, and I'll be back here in a few minutes with after I get the fan put on. Okay, we got the fan mounted. That looks pretty cool in there, doesn't it? And I put a new gasket on the thermostat housing. We started to put some water in it again, and it started leaking again. So I got it back off. I'm going to go ahead and try to put up some gasket goop or something all around both sides there, clean that up, see what the heck's going on there. The other thing we found now that I've got the fan, I have to replace that right there. That's where the water temperature sender goes in. This is the new one that came with the fan. So this has got to go in. Well, I unscrewed part of it, but I only got this part, the little part. So I had to pull the distributor so I could get in here and try to get that threaded piece out right there. So I'm going to work on that for a while, see if I can get that to come out. And so I need to get that plug in anyway, the sender unit, before I put any more water in it. It's just going to leak out later if I don't. So I'm going to work on that for a while, see if I can get that out, and then we'll continue on after that. Hey guys, it's the next day here on the Fairlane that we're working on here. I got the fan hooked up, the alternator hooked up, everything's secured. I got the wiring so I can fire it up and start it. I had to cut the old exhaust off. It was completely clogged all the way to the cross pipe on it, the Y pipe, through the muffler. 2 feet farther up the pipe, it was packed solid with mouse shit, and probably the seat part of the seat I'm missing was in there. It's pretty weird. I'm going to go ahead and show you what we got going. I'm going to go ahead and fire it up, let you hear it run. I got a couple little bugs to work out. I put the electric fan on, and I put it on the inside, and it's drawing the air through the radiator into the engine compartment. It's not like the regular fan where it's blowing it out. So I'm not sure if I can if I should leave it that way. It doesn't seem to be cooling very well. But I think I have a thermostat problem too. I think the thermostat's sticking. So I'm going to change that. Then I'm going to see how it runs. And then I'm going to, I think, try to reverse the wires on the fan and see if that'll make it spin the other direction. And if not, I'll move it to the outside of the radiator and fasten it on and see if that helps cooling. But I'm going to go ahead and, kind of get your, peepers down in there so you can see what all the stuff I did, and I'll fire it up and you can hear it run. Runs pretty good now that it can blow exhaust out the tailpipe. But I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. So. Okay, here we are. This is what we got. There's my new radiator, new electric fan down there, my new air cleaner I got the carb adjusted pretty good, I think. It's still got a little bit rough, but you gotta remember this thing's been sitting for 35 years. It's not perfect, but oh boy, that radiator's hot. I put the alternator on, the old alternator, hooked that all up, and last time I fired it up, I checked it with the voltmeter on the battery, and it's putting out 14 volts, so it's working. So I don't have to buy one of them right away. Here's where I hooked up all the controls for the fan. So I think I'm going to change these 2 wires right here around, and then see if that makes the fan go the other direction. And I think I'll change the thermostat like I said first, but I'm going to go ahead and give it a little, there we go, a little shot of gas. I got to go ahead and get this. Another thing I got a problem with is I get power to my ignition switch. I have a brand new ignition switch, new keys, all that. And when I go in there and put a test light on it, when I turn the key on, I have power to the power source on it, but that's as far as it goes. It doesn't go anyplace else. I don't know what the problem is. None of the other positions on the switch work. They don't have any power, so I still have to start it with the remote and run a hot wire to the coil. I gotta get that figured out. More than likely the switch isn't any good. It's brand new and I just got it, so my guess is it's probably a piece of junk, pretty much like everything else. So I'll work on that. But I'm gonna go ahead and get I gotta hook the hot wire up, and then we'll get this thing fired up. Oh, there you go. Not bad for sitting in the middle of a field for 35 years. I think it's, for the few little bugs I got, it's not bad. It runs pretty good. So so far we're pretty happy. We're getting there. We're getting the engine compartment pretty much done. Then we're going to switch to the suspension, brakes, all that kind of stuff. So anyways, let's end this video here. Go ahead and please subscribe to my channel. I'm still working on a goal of, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I keep getting more every day, so I want to thank all my new subscribers. I want to thank all my new viewers. I'm getting a lot of new viewers. That's good. Appreciate that. Please keep up the good work, and we will see you on the next video.